Hey, this will be a video chart on WAMUQ, Washington Mutual Incorporated. For those of you that follow our videos, you know we've been doing this one quite a bit. And after today, definitely deserves an update. Made a great move. Had some profit takers hit it at the end, but that would be expected as with the big move it had. But I did a static chart yesterday, and I pretty much pointed out that if we could break through this area here, it'd probably get up to the 26 area, and I'll point out why that was. But just a good example of a chart making a nice strong move. If history repeats itself, I'm thinking the next few days we'll have some sideways action and so forth. Being that the chart is pretty overextended now. What leads me to say that? Well, if you look right here at this blue line, that is the upper Bollinger Band. And here it is right here, and the chart's way up above it, which shows things are overextended. And you can see that previous times this has happened, we've had some pullbacks, but the key with this chart is each pullback continues to be healthy for the chart and lets it build a higher base. Just looking at this trend line here, you can see kind of that in full force. Every time the price has made the pullback, it's found nice support right here at this trend line. As you can see, multiple times, this trend line is held, and now we've separated from it quite a bit. So probably get some sideways action going on. So with that being said, just want to map out kind of the key support levels and so forth that we'd like to see hold. First update is we had this resistance area here that has been broken and closed above. So this is now a support level. This is, actually bring this up a little bit more. This is valued at 20 cents. So this right here is kind of the key support level, meaning the one that you really don't want to see fall. So I'm going to make that a little thicker. But this is more what I'd call an ideal. So if the price would come down here and then go through, it's not the end of the world, but at the same time, if you want the best looking chart and probably something that looks the most healthy, we'll want to see 20 cents hold. And who knows, maybe we'll just get sideways action that stays up here the whole time while the Bollinger Band catches up to us and then moves upwards. But if we do get a pullback, like we have in past history, ideally 20 cents we want to see hold, but if not, we still do have our trend line here that is held multiple times. So that's what we're kind of looking to see in terms of consolidation and pullbacks. Anything, obviously the higher the base it forms, so if it just stays here the whole time, that's going to be a healthy consolidation and just show how bullish things are. But it could still drop down here and be plenty healthy. But we just want to see this 20 cent level hold, since it was such a big resistance here. On any sort of retest, it'd be nice to show that the bulls have officially kind of dug in here and aren't going to give this level up. Now, when we flip to the resistance side of things, this is where things get pretty exciting. The 26 level. The reason I kind of pointed to that being tested was just because if you look here, you can see pretty much that's where, actually right up around here, this high right here was at 26.5, and today's high was at 0.2642, so basically the exact same number. But this is kind of where we had the resistance, and that's what it's going to remain right now. So this 26.5, once again taken from this line right here, is the key resistance level for right now. Might be kind of hard to get through, kind of stubborn, maybe like the 20 cent level, but the good news with these stubborn levels is when they fall, they can produce nice price action movements. And really the next resistance after this 26.5 isn't up until right around this area here, right around the 32 cent range. So once again, percentage wise, that's a pretty nice move. So we'll map that out as resistance also. Not going to go any further than that, one step at a time. But this is, currently where the chart stands. You can see, how much of a beauty it's looked like since this pretty crazy action day here. This was almost kind of like a capitulation day in a sense, and since then it's just continued to trend upwards and make higher highs and higher lows, and that is the name of the game. So that's where the chart stands right now. Like I said, don't freak out if you get some sideways or downwards action the next few days. That would be perfectly healthy, and looking at the chart, you can see it's happened multiple times before, so nothing to freak out about, assuming the key support levels do hold. So if there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. I'd also encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook and with your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from penny stocks up to big boards. So there's a good variety, something for everybody. And best part is, no strings attached. It's all free. So it's worth at least signing up, giving it a try, and just seeing what it's all about. So one more time, this was WAMUQ. Thanks for listening.